and welcome to another video. If you are new to my channel, hello, welcome. Comment your name down below so we can get to know each other, and if you're returning, thank you so much for joining me in this video. So today I'm going to be going over my second trimester recap. I really wanted to film this and get this up for you guys because I'm currently 28 weeks, so I just started my third trimester, and I really wanted to be more in like real time, so if you guys are following along, we're more, up to date. But if you missed my first trimester recap, I will go ahead and link it down below. My third trimester, I'm not really sure how I want to do that video yet, only because I'm not sure how long my third trimester is going to be. So I don't know if I should do week by week kind of updates and then put it together in a video at the end, or if I should wait until baby's born. I'm not really sure, but I do plan on filming a lot of other baby videos, doing the nursery and all things baby. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload. And without further ado, let's just jump right into it. I will be including some bump pictures in this video like I did in the first one, and I will also be including 5 tips at the end of the video. So if you want to hear what helped me survive my second trimester, make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay, so June 21st brings us to 14 to 15 weeks. This week was kind of the same. I actually left my job and went back to my old job, so I was kind of nervous but yet so excited to start. I really missed it there, and I had a great first day, and I'm super happy to be back with better hours and stuff like that. So that was right when I turned 14 weeks, and in this week I got to drink coffee again, which is nice. If you watch my last video, you know coffee did not sit with me well, so I was super excited to go into my second trimester. Not only was I feeling better, but then I was able to kind of get back to normal eating and stuff like that. So that was really nice. The only thing that I really noticed is I take lunch from 12 to 1 o'clock. So when I get back, I'm kind of full and in a food coma. So every day, never fails, around 2 o'clock, I get so tired. And I mean like to the point where I could literally sleep standing up. So tired. My eyes just like automatically shut. It's so bad. July 4th brings us to 15 weeks and 6 days. Now, I marked this in my calendar, but I honestly don't think I will ever forget about it. It was the worst 4th of July I ever had, and I don't mean to sound dramatic, but it really was. So I got some type of bug. I don't know if it was the flu. It's not exactly flu season in July, but I know with everything going on that it's possible. My parents actually had like a family party the night before or the day before, so I don't know if I just ate something at the party, but I was getting sick every 15 to 30 minutes and I could not keep any water down. I probably got sick 8 to 10 times. It was really bad. I ended up calling my mom, and she told me to take some of my nausea medication, which I still had left over, and I was able to take that and kind of sleep in between getting sick. But then I called my aunt. She is a midwife, and she just basically said hang in there. If it's more than 8 hours, you need to call your OB and definitely get checked out. So luckily, I was able to finally stop getting sick. I basically slept the whole day, and my appointment was a couple days later, so I was able to talk to them about it then. But yeah, it was an experience, and it was not fun. But I ended up going to work on Monday the next day, and my body was just sore, but I was back to pretty much normal. July 12th through the 26th, I was 16 weeks to 19 weeks, and I kind of just clumped this together because nothing really changed. Everything was mostly the same. I did want to mention though that I finally felt little baby movement, which was super cool. I know they say a lot of the times first-time moms or just in general, you usually don't feel baby move until probably further along, around 20 weeks, but I could feel the baby if I was laying on my side, and I don't really know how to describe it. A lot of people say it feels like gas bubbles. I just knew that is what it was. It felt exactly like baby was kicking me. So It was super cool to experience that. It was pretty random in the beginning, but as I got further along, it started to get obviously more intense, and you could definitely tell that they were baby flutters or baby kicks, just because baby was getting bigger at this point. Also, this was around the time when I would start waking up randomly in the middle of the night and be up for like an hour. I was definitely getting up to go to the bathroom more, so that probably didn't help it either, but I was just wide awake around 3 o'clock. So I don't know if that's going to be like our schedule or something, and that is when baby is going to be awake, but yeah, that's when I noticed that. Around this time, I also started my baby registry. I registered for Target and Amazon, and I watched a ton of videos of what's on my registry and what exactly you need, and I would just kind of add stuff from there, stuff that I thought was cool, stuff that I thought that I wanted and may use. So it was just really fun to kind of like sit down and create that, because it kind of felt like the next step, I guess. August 9th, I was 21 weeks, and I'm pretty much feeling normal at this point, which was really nice. I had energy, so I was able to get a lot of stuff done. At night, baby was so active. This is mostly when I was able to feel baby move, which was definitely neat. Obviously, baby is getting bigger at this point, so kicks and movements are stronger. And then I think I was able to finally get it on video. So I will go ahead and put it here so you guys can see, but it was definitely fun. Now, along with baby getting bigger also means mama is getting swollen. So this was when my feet started to swell, and let me tell you, they're huge. I look down at my feet and they don't even really look like my feet, so it's been fun. August 2nd through the 21st, I was 22 weeks. We had our second ultrasound, and this ultrasound was really neat because baby finally looked like a baby instead of just this little tiny bean. I'll go ahead and put the pictures of the ultrasounds up here so you guys can take a look. We also found out the gender. Not at this appointment, we had a gender reveal, and we found out that baby was a boy. I will go ahead and include some clips here. It was super, super fun. We also revealed our name at the gender reveal too, so we got to tell our family that we were having a little Emmett Allen. I named Allen his middle name after my dad, so that was just a really special moment, and we were all so excited. I am the oldest of 3 sisters. There's 4 girls, so I was definitely rooting for a boy. I wanted a boy. Obviously, I just wanted like baby to be healthy, but I really wanted a boy, and I thought that since I wanted a boy so bad, it was going to be a girl, but yeah, we ended up with a boy, and we couldn't be more thrilled. At our ultrasound appointment, he was being kind of a stinker, so they wanted to get pictures of both sides of his face, and he kept holding his hand up in front of his eye, so it took us a while to get those images, but apparently the ultrasound tech said he was very cooperative in finding, what gender he was, so he definitely let the whole world know. September 12th, I was 25 weeks and 6 days, and I actually experienced my first Braxton Hicks contractions. Now, I know that they say a lot of the first-time moms sometimes don't even experience Braxton Hicks contractions or not until way later, so I feel like 25 weeks is still pretty early, but I was laying in bed, I remember, and I went to go turn over, and my stomach felt so weird. It was so tight, and when I pressed it, it was super, super hard. I actually called my aunt because I just wanted to make sure everything was okay, and she said that more than likely it was probably Braxton Hicks contraction, and as long as they aren't super painful and are consistent, I should be fine, but it sounded to her like that's what it was. So it was super weird. I still don't know how to explain them. They're definitely getting more strong now, and now that I can tell like exactly what it is, it's just weird. It almost feels like I'm doing a crunch and like holding that position where your abs get super tight, but it's not my abs, it's my stomach. It's odd. I don't know. They're just like, nobody knows how to explain it. It's weird. September 14th, I was 26 weeks, and I wrote this in my app that this was the first official night where I was just wide awake. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get comfortable. At this point, my belly was just, I don't know, getting bigger, and I was more uncomfortable. I was getting a lot of round ligament pain, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically if you like move or roll too fast, you get a sharp, sharp pain, almost kind of like in your hip area. And I was getting a lot of those that night. So I was just super uncomfortable. Of course, at this point, baby is sitting on my bladder. He likes to just hang out down there. So I was getting up to use the restroom more in the middle of the night, and I was just not comfortable. I couldn't sleep. I was wide awake, and it was just a tough night. September 20th brings us to 27 weeks, which is the last week of my second trimester. Some calendars go by the 27th week being your first week of your third trimester, but my app that I go by says 28, so I wanted to include it in this video. It's all kind of like whatever your doctor says or personal preference. But at this point, I'm definitely waking up more times during the middle of the night. I definitely get up around 3 or 4 times, and it's kind of my fault, kind of pregnancy related. I am so thirsty, so I will get up and drink like my whole water bottle, and then of course I'm needing to go to the bathroom more often. At this point, I still get up around 3 o'clock, but I am able to pretty much fall asleep right away. I'm not up for an hour, which is really nice because I was getting so tired and I never wanted to get up at my alarm. Emmett is definitely growing. Not only can I feel him kick now, I can see him rolling and feel him rolling, which is really weird. Sometimes he even like stretches out and kicks me so hard that it hurts. But it's definitely a cool feeling, something that I'm going to miss once I have him. I would say nesting has already definitely started. I cannot wait to have my baby shower so I can start putting the nursery together. I actually ordered a dresser, so it should be here tomorrow. That is all for my second trimester. I feel like it has gone so fast. And it is crazy to think about the fact that I'm already in the final stretch of my pregnancy. All right, I also wanted to include 5 tips that I feel like really helped me survive through my second trimester and just in general. So let's go ahead and get into those. My first tip for you guys, which I felt really helped me, is to join a Facebook group. If you are on Facebook, I know some people aren't, but I would definitely suggest joining some type of group. I didn't join a group until later on in my second trimester, and I really wish I would have joined, honestly, when I found out I was pregnant. So the group that I joined, which I feel like is probably the most helpful because you're kind of like going along with all these other moms that are in the same like trimester or, you know, as far along as you are. I joined the due in November and December group, which I found was really helpful because we're kind of going through everything together, and it's just fun to kind of pop on there and see other moms as well, and then stuff that we have questions about, we kind of go back and forth and we'll answer and stuff like that. So I definitely suggest joining a Facebook group or some type of support group. It's just nice to be able to talk to other people that are pregnant that are going through the same thing. My next tip is to create a baby registry. Now, there is a whole bunch of videos on YouTube where people will suggest like where to register, stuff like that. So definitely do your own research with that. There's a lot of great options out there nowadays, but a lot of the times when you do a register, you're able to get free stuff. So it's really nice. I was super excited to create my baby registry just because I felt like it was kind of like the next step, and I was just super excited to add stuff on there. I'm still currently adding stuff on my registry. If I find stuff that I want, or if I think about something, I'll just go on there really quickly and add it to my registry. My third tip is definitely take advantage of all the energy. Now, like I said earlier in the video, I definitely I didn't really notice that I was super tired in my first trimester. I'm sure I was, but I was just trying to keep myself busy. And I was also really sick, so I was just getting a lot of rest in general. But my second trimester, I did feel so much better. In the second trimester, you're going to feel like you have a ton of energy, and it's just super nice because this is kind of when like you're feeling better, you get more energy, so you're just able to do stuff, and you're not also really big. And so it's just nice to be able to get stuff done. So definitely take advantage of the energy that you got, because girl, it does not last for long. Now, my fourth tip kind of goes against my third tip, but it's okay. And that would be take advantage of sleeping and getting the rest in while you can. I know this will be hard for some moms because if you're a second time, third time mom, you obviously have other kids to take care of, running around and so on and so forth. But definitely take advantage of this time when you can just kind of relax. I know that my feet get super swollen, so I need to remember that I need to come home and not be on my feet. I need to give my body the rest that it needs, and definitely take advantage of this time while I have it. I'm going to be a first-time mom, so definitely taking care of a newborn is going to be a switch for me, so I definitely want to take advantage of all the rest that I can get now, because it's going to change. My fifth and final tip, which I honestly wish I would have started in the beginning, but that is journal. My mom actually got me this little elephant book, and I love it because I'm able to put like little baby things in there. I can put his ultrasound pictures in there, something that he can definitely look back at when he is a little older and if he wants to look at those things. But journaling is definitely super fun. You think that you're going to remember this whole experience, but trust me, when I've been putting together these videos and stuff, there's definitely stuff that I have missed out and forgotten. So it's definitely nice to journal and be able to look back and just like remember these little things, because honestly, pregnancy brain is real, and it's something that you think that you'll remember the time that it happens, but you do forget, and it goes by super fast. So being able to journal has been really nice to keep track of everything. All right, guys, and that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button down below. It really helps me out. And if you are excited to see future mama baby content, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Click the notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload. I'm trying to upload every Sunday, and hopefully it will still go that way. But yeah, so thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!